Dell Chromebook 13 Review. Design and build. The majority of Chromebooks are plastic fantastic, not so the Dell. The body is a solid magnesium alloy and the lid has a nice, soft touch feel and a carbon fiber finish. It's classy and feels built to last. It's heavy, though. Its 2.17 kilograms weight is noteworthy for a 13-inch laptop by today's standards. Ports are ample, rather than generous. There's a USB 3.0 and USB 2.0 port, microSD, HDMI 1.4 and a microSD slot. I'd have welcomed a full-size SD slot, but it's certainly better than the nothing you get on certain more expensive laptops. Ultimately, you're paying for a laptop that won't embarrass you when you get it out in a meeting, and it's built well enough to cope with a little rough and tumble. Those are both qualities worth having, and paying for, although I still wish that the Dell Chromebook 13 had been 300 grams or so lighter. Screen. Dell hasn't skimped on the screen. Each of the 4 versions get the same 13.3-inch, Full HD, 1920 by 1080, resolution IPS display, and it's a peach. Bright, rich and with decent contrast and black level, my Netflix viewing has rarely looked this good on a laptop. Battery life. Battery life is another serious plus in the Chromebook 13. Dell claims up to 12 hours of use from the 6-cell battery, and leave the screen on a low enough brightness and you'll probably manage that. In practice, I managed between 7 and 9 hours with the screen at 50% brightness. That's super impressive. You could realistically leave your charger at home for a day out. Performance and options. There are 4 different versions of the Dell Chromebook 13. All have a Full HD screen, AC Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. What changes is the processor, memory and onboard flash storage. All models come with at least 4 GB of RAM, which should be the bare minimum for any modern laptop. Whichever option you go for, one of the best things about the Dell, and most Chromebooks, is how cool and quiet it is. Without the overheads of traditional operating systems, you don't get random moments when your CPU usage spikes and the fans spin up. The Dell is so quiet you'd almost assume it had no fan.